amazing.
Yeah, motherfucker moves.
And it's just, I see why people pay for that quality now.
Mm-hmm. Because once you go there, it's hard to go back. Like once
once you switch from Rail Vodka to like Tito's, you're like, But then you go from Tito's to Bellevue, and you're like, oh, this is what it's really supposed to taste like.
I was like, how I figure out how to live this life? What do I do in my life to live this on a regular basis? Because I cannot go back.
You see that thing? You take like Rail Vodka and you just run it through like the Brita water filter. Water filter. You run through the Brita water filter.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I struggling saying that?
Come on, you got it. I believe in you.
I know. But you run it through there, and it just basically filters it more and makes it. You can take basically like Barton's and turn it into Belvedere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, what a hack.
Yeah.
So you pour the vodka through the Brita filter, and now you got
just
bougie.
filters. Yeah, it just gives you better and better because that's what they do when they're. So the difference in vodka, Rail Vodka is filtered once. Mm-hmm. Tito's is 10 times. Mm-hmm. Belvedere is like 25 times.
Damn.
It may not be that many, but it's a lot. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That's science.
Well, that's why the more you filter it, the better it is and the less hangover you get.
So you're getting all the bad stuff out and leaving the good stuff.
It's alcohol.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be as bad. It's painful. It's going to hurt.
The next day is not going to hurt.
Yeah. The recovery a little bit shorter.
Yeah. So my cheap ass, I'm like, well, fuck, I could get a Belvedere bottle. Then buy Barton's and fill that bitch out and pour it in the Belvedere.
No one knows. No one needs to know. Same thing.
Right.
You could.
You're live, just so we're clear. Can you take a little bit of my number 4 mic or earphones down just a smidge?
Schmidgen. Schmegma.
All right. Give us a good, strong countdown. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, tribe members, to the Human Becoming Podcast, a positive playground. We are the Soulardians. I am Marcus, so that's what's Boston Podcast Poppy, Podcast Daddy, Podcast Prophet. Welcome to the mob.
I'm Cecil W. Adams.
Damn, see, I was hoping you were going to
I had it, and I lost it.
Okay, gunshot now.
No, I'm not at all. I lost it.
Okay, it's okay. We are recording this in historic Soulard, Missouri at Big Stu STUdios in Soulard, Missouri.
Down here in the slums, not up in the heights.
Man, we are doing beautiful things in beautiful places, beautiful people. Man, it's great how things are turning out.
Yeah, it's everything's moving forward like we always talk about.
Yeah.
Always forward.
Always forward. Media's in the building. AFM, follow us on those places. I think we have we got the Facebook page, AFM, and Instagram, and some other stuff we can get together. That's all going well. And working out of Big Stu STUdios, making better decisions in better places with bad people. But it's okay. Was that a compliment? Was that a shot? Was a backhanded compliment?
How about making great decisions
with bad people?
And yeah. Is that like a better way of saying doing hood rat shit with my friends?
Yeah. My hood rat shit. Yeah, that's sort of a way. That's mostly how that works out.
Right. I mean, is it okay to still say hood rat shit?
You can you just got to know the crowd, right. And take the consequences that come along with them. Everything. Everybody.
Do you get offended when I say hood rat shit?
No, 'cause I love doing it.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, I love motivation in the right direction.
I mean, what else? I mean,
life's too short not to.
Right. What else is there to do besides hood rat shit?
Man, be miserable and troll and being happy.
True.
Who wants to do that?
Apparently, some people.
Some people live on it. Unfortunately, I don't.
Right.
Thank God for me.
That dramatic.
Hey, for sure. How you been, man? We ain't caught up in a minute.
Yeah, man. Schedule's been crazy.
Very much so.
Right.
Very much
Both
so.
of us, yeah.
Good thing we communicate well through like text and stuff because people can get lost. People, yeah. Right. Hey, I'm right here. I'll respond back because I know.
When we talked about it, I always say from the beginning, but literally from the beginning, like, you always know which way I'm going. I always know which way you're going, and it's always for the greater good. If we don't talk for a couple of days, it's fine. It's not like we're not, in a physical relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like, yeah, man, we're still going. Good.
Yep. Everything's going great. I ain't seen him in a while. It's not. Don't be concerned.
Right.
Right. I know. It's called adulting.
Right.
At the lower scale, because hey,
a different kind of adulting, not like the serious adulting.
It's like I'm hard to find. Right. I'm I'm pretty much routine. The schedule's off a little bit.
Count that you're gonna be 20 minutes later than whatever time you say you're going to.
And I always mean to be on time. I swear I do.
I'm gonna start telling you, like, if we gotta be somewhere at 5, I'll be like, all right, we gotta be there at 4:30.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's a better odds for me getting there at 5. I'm running late.
But then you're gonna figure that out.
Yeah, I like change. Yeah, I'm gonna. But I have to get more solid in my behavior on certain things. It's better to be early than be late.
Right. Exactly. I mean,
because there's always something for me to
if
do.
you're not early, you are late.
That's correct.
But then there's some things like people show up like ridiculously early, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing here already?
Yeah, like you ain't supposed to be at the 1 is 10. Like you had nothing to do till then.
Yeah, it's like I just wanted to, they think they're showing that. Sorry, I had to adjust the mic. Okay. They thought they were showing like how look how great I am. I showed up this early. No, motherfucker, you didn't listen to what we were telling you.
Yeah. The details matter so much.
Calm down, bro.
Calm down, breathe. So what's going on? You back in the bar? And how's it feel to be back home, back into your natural element?
It's great. I certain people were taken out of the equation. The equation. Oh, I was just going to say equation. Nailed it. So certain people were taken out of the equation, and so I agreed to go back, and they reached out, and I was like, all right, cool, man, let's go. Yeah. And then I'm not managing or anything. I'm just coming in, bartending, doing my skill, and leaving. And it's perfect for me right now. Right. I got time to make moves through the day, and then at night going there, and the first few days I was a little rusty, but getting off at 11. Not gonna lie, it was kind of nice.
Now it's midnight.
right. But supposedly now, if we go 2 weeks with no spike, it'll be 100% open.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready to be out here late at night now. I got used to being in bed and drunk and sleep by midnight. I'm just 3 in the morning. My God, Jesus, so much time.
You're just like riding a bike, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be right back into it. Yeah. especially everything I do is right next to each other. Oh, it's even better. Right. I have great habits to do right here. I'm really never going nowhere.
Yeah, I think this. What I love about being back in it. And what I love, you frame things in your own head, and one of the things that have really been in my head was like, man, I'm really glad that the stress of Bob's is gone, and then I don't have to worry about shit, and I can just go in and do what I do, do what got me here, and then going not necessarily going back to basics, but going back after a journey, But I went on a journey, and I came back home and. With open arms and love and I'm better than what I was when I left. Yeah. And now I don't have the stress of trying to have my own castle. I'm just support for the old castle. Yeah.
And you still gonna get your own castle again. So it's a dope to go out, learn, come back. Okay. Ooh, y'all respect me more because y'all know I leave you motherfuckers, and I am gonna do better than y'all. Right. But my relationship with y'all is still solid because it's beneficial. To us both, in this moment in time. I respect you more for okay. This motherfucker is okay.
Right. The comment was made that it wasn't realized everything I did, and everything that I didn't do that people said I did, in this gap, in my journey, and to come back and just step right in and just keep moving. Yeah. And I don't take it for granted. I'll never take anything for granted like that. They gave me they gave me an opportunity before, and I gave them everything I had, and I was learning then too. Learning every day, but coming back now, I really feel a part of something that's gonna grow. And it's coming in at a perfect time. Perfect time. I had some time to get back in the flow, and then now things are gonna, it's about to be some craziness, and when everything opens up, it's gonna be.
Please.
Yeah, it's gonna be nutty.
Man, it's gonna be outside. Moneybag Joe giving all the money away. Right. All this skin, all the sex that didn't happen in 2020 is finna double over in 2021. So everybody is available. Right. Shoot your shots. Stay low. Shoot your shots. Everybody ready to go.
Everybody got that Joe. Uncle Joe's giving out all the money, and then
Moneybag Joe out here say, "Hey, I ain't saying shit. Money on the way. Bye. Someone help me."
Motherfuckers still getting that EDD money.
Out here crazy, bro. Oh my God. We talked about it last night when I had Jimmy on, and Kaylee was on last night too. It was like, man, it'll be 10 tag season all over again. So you getting 3,600 for your kids. I don't know if it's per kid, but you get the 14. Now, I keep hearing 3,600 per child, plus you get 300 on top of your unemployment from federally. That's bingo. That's if you got so I'm understanding you. So if you have 2 kids, plus the 14 you get as a single parent, and so your taxes come in too. Single moms, hey, I love y'all, and it's a lot of.
Sorry, that's a person put their head down. Like,
that's
who are you, person? So yeah,
super kids to work. Right. I don't know if we got child labor laws, and I'm not saying nothing.
I mean,
but
why don't you just stop talking about it?
Yep, you sorry. Sorry.
So yeah, man, I'm really excited about this. You know, somebody posted yesterday about will anything ever go back to the way it was, and I was like, I can't dig this new reality. To be honest with you,
I don't want to go back. Always forward is the rules of life, and we're gonna keep it going forward regardless.
Adjust and move on. And there's some things I'll miss about the old reality. I don't know what they are yet.
I don't know either.
I honestly don't. I don't know what it is.
I don't miss somebody that didn't make it through. I'm saying not like they died from something, but like
right.
They've outgrown and then what they passed, and like, man, who didn't get Apple stock when it was cheap? Right. Man, the price is going up.
Who didn't get GameStop when it was cheap?
Right. What you gonna do now? A decision must be made.
Yeah, and you know what's gonna happen is you're gonna have the people that sit around bitch and moan about what they used to have, and then now they're gonna sit around like, I just want life to go back to what it was. You're gonna have a lot of people doing that, and the people that are gonna succeed are the people that adjust to the new reality.
Yeah,
you know. So what if the fucking new reality is, you know, some places you go, they ask you to wear a mask. Whatever, man, that's on them. I don't give a fuck. You ask me to wear it, cool. I can say no, but whatever, man. It's just a fucking mask. It messes up my beard.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I can fix it.
Did you get you another one of those gators? I went and got me some from Dick's.
I got your blue one.
You got my blue one?
You left it at my house.
I went and bought 2 new ones. I thought maybe I must have dropped it somewhere.
I'll give you that one. Give me one of your new ones.
Nope. You keep that now. I went and bought 2 new ones, and I went to Dick's to buy it. I really hate they changed their name to that. I like it when it was called something else.
It's always been Dick's.
No, it was something else. The one that was kind of before Dick's bought who they used to be. I forgot what it used to be. So like it was something else. And I went there like I said, ma'am, could you show me where the face masks are? In my mind, I'm thinking of the face mask. She's thinking like equipment for a helmet. And so I was like, oh, okay. Well, she was like, I think we out of them. I'm like, well, I looked online. I said, you know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna go in the area and see what happens.
So you weren't explaining yourself very well.
We had different terminology. So in my mind, I'm saying face mask. She calls it a gator.
Yeah, they're called gators.
Right. So
Target called the gator. I got one of those copper ones. And
copper tops.
Or, you know, the one that helps the blood flow. Or
whatever. Yeah.
So I got one of those. But yeah, he called it a gator. I was like, oh, it is called a gator.
Yeah. I showed her. She was like, well, I was leaving. And she was like, oh, did you find everything you looked for? I said, absolutely. I found the face mask. She's like, oh, see, okay. We call it a gator. I said, oh, so it was a lost in translation. We're not going to ask details.
Wait.
We're not going to say names, sir. Please.
Is this the girl that are you having sexual intercourse with this woman?
We spend quality time together.
She wants to flew you out to Cancun.
She offered to take me out to Cancun.
To do what?
To give her good company and enjoy the weather.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, so is this really my life? Like, right. I ain't got the stimmy yet.
What was your response?
I said, after I gave her hell and made sure she was the right person she was texting. And
wait. You know there's Marcus, right? Okay, I'm just checking.
Like, you know how bad I treat you locally. Why would you want to take me out of the country for me to do it internationally?
Well, maybe you wouldn't be coming back. Maybe it's...
Damn, would y'all miss me if I didn't come back?
I mean, yeah, who would take care of all that other stuff that I don't know how to do? Oh God, who would be the weed plug? I'd have to search for new weed plug and somebody to produce everything.
Yeah. We
it would put definite hardship on me. I'd be posting videos terribly. Guys, I need some help. Anybody? I've been into this for 2 years. I still don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, he has all the stuff. He might got his laptop.
Yeah. His laptop's gone. I don't know how to do any of this.
Oh no! And I was like, oh, this is my text. I was like, oh, yeah, we going, girl. I said, y'all, you're a great girl. We have a good time. So, well, you got to pay for food, your own food and drinks. I said, I got to pay for my own food and drinks too? And she's like, oh, my God. Never mind. So I was kidding. I can handle it. It's just like,
damn. An all-inclusive resort.
She's paying for the flights and the hotel, so I can't really be too upset.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
I ain't flying nobody out.
You're too big to kidnap, so.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. So it's not like they're going to throw you in and make you into a sex slave. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Imagine how many tranquilizer darts it would take to put you down.
Like, I'm a fighter when I'm scared.
Yeah, that's what it'd have to be, trank darts.
Yeah, the big boys.
Yeah.
Like the elephant gun.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah,
don't send no ransom back to Felicia and be like, yeah, you can keep him. I already got grandbaby, so he really is no longer useful to me.
How much you want? You got the wrong person.
Like, we got an extra set of keys to the car here, so it's fine. I paid off, so it's fine. I really realize I'm not very valuable to my family at this point because I don't bring nothing to the table they find valuable. So I'm behind the 8 ball because my sister has grandkids. Like she has I don't have that. I still have like I can't raise my voice quite yet and assertion for certain things. Like one day I'm gonna speak my opinion to this family, but I don't have enough comments yet for that.
Right.
But one day I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I don't feel like anything. I want the opportunity to say something with level of aggression to make y'all think about maybe he's serious.
Do you know how popular I am in the Soulard podcast community? There's only one, so you're very popular.
You know how the name podcast Zaddy ring out in these streets?
No,
it don't.
Like a joke.
It don't. Only people that care about me play along with my foolishness. They just play along. They entertain me.
I'm just here to minimize damage. Like I said.
That's it. That's
all I can do.
And I've been good. I've been clean. I've been so busy. I haven't had the time to really, stretch out my ratchet legs and be in places and make bad decisions.
Just be careful when it goes back to 100%. Don't go full ratchet right out the gate.
No, I don't think I even want to because there's so much going on. Like I really have to be calculating with my.
You got to put a little ratchet in every once in a while.
Yeah, this is my biggest fear is like really finding like a young lady that's really out here to do some fun shit. Cause my phone's dry and it's boring. I ain't had no.
Really?
Yeah, it's bad. Like I had my aunt's truck for a couple of days and I had nowhere to go with it, and I was sad.
That's tough.
Yeah, I had no one to see me in it. I was like, damn. I can't call nobody up real quick. See, no, everybody. I have nothing.
I didn't realize, from doing construction for however long.
They got them bougie ass tools. What you do on them bougie ass tools now? You got to build something.
Right. I know. I am. I got some things in the works. I think. I don't know.
Now your house ain't the trap house no more. At least it's less now because I'll do all the other strange stuff out of Big Stu STUdios.
Right, exactly.
Nice to have a home back together, huh? Weird. Nobody's coming over today?
I was just like,
it's quiet here.
Was it yesterday? I was just like,
You don't know what you got till you go.
I just took my pants off in the living room and was just sitting on the couch. I was like, it's 3-4 in the afternoon. I don't have to worry about anybody coming over right now.
No.
Then I set my underwear for a while, and then I was like, man, it's kind of boring.
It's fun when no one can catch you in it. It's only a fun crime when you get caught. It's not fun when you just keep doing crime and no one knows that you're doing the crime.
Right.
So I sent in the letter to the news say, like, I'm doing crime.
Hey, guys, check me out.
Look at me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Still, what was I saying? Oh, one thing that I didn't realize was, working construction, I was just around dudes all the time.
Yeah.
And then going back to the bar business, I was like, whoa.
Ladies.
Hello,
ladies.
I was just like, okay, that's what they look like. Because I haven't seen them in a long time.
Right. Yeah, women are amazing things. They're not things.
Wow.
They're not things. You ladies are the reason I attempt to be a better man. You ladies with children, Moneybag Joe's going to bless y'all with thousands of dollars that y'all deserve for being parents.
Are you backpedaling enough?
But I want you to know when your kids go to their father's house, I'm available to help you enjoy your blessings. And I have some blessings too. I don't have as many blessings as you have because you have children. But I have some extra coins that I can also attempt to match in a great evening that only I can deliver.
Oh man.
We like to clean it up for you, like the minimize.
No, I don't. Just letting you go with it, bro. I guess this place is all right if you're into big rooms to be able to move and not have low ceilings. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're into that stuff. I guess.
Yeah, this is not even supposed to be a studio at all. It's supposed to be the photography room. The other two rooms will eventually be their usual locations.
Yeah, that's what I can use my fancy ass tools on.
You bought all the beautiful Milwaukee's, and now you back home. Now you just got a room for a nice shit.
No.
But
I
the,
still
the
use them.
skill sets, though. Like, you got the skill set. You never.
I'm gonna build some shit.
I know you are. How's the bags game going? Before you tell me, I'm gonna tell you about my darts game. We won 14-1 this past Wednesday.
Who you're playing?
A team that we beat 14-1. The quality of the team. I want to say it's because we're getting better. I threw the one game. Here's the bullshit. The one game we lost was the one game I threw bad. It was a cricket game. I just couldn't hit shit. But every other game, I think Jeff had like 6 hat tricks. I think I had 2, maybe like 4 or 5, 3 or 4 low tons.
3 trips.
Yep. He had 6 of them. He was busting heads. I had 2 out of nowhere. And when I told you how I figured out how my stroke a little bit better. It's really, I've seen improvement in the level of like double bullseyes I hit because I'm hitting perfect. And the amount of bullseyes I've hit, I'm pretty confident in.
What did you do different? What are you doing?
My rhythm. I'm a rhythm person. So like what I was doing before was coming up from my left hand where I hold my darts in, and then I would double pump before I throw. Now I just come from the holster, shoot, holster, shoot.
Do you pause and then?
I don't pause no more. So once I bring it out of my left, once I grab it and I bring it up, I throw. I don't pull it up and then then sort of do this. That's where I was fucking up at.
The double pump.
Yes, I go up two phantom throws and I pull from the holster, bow, pull from holster, bow, pull from holster, bow. So it's a rhythm. So I'm staying where I started.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's
it's just
cleaning
like
up.
it's just like a batter that's on deck. You know, he's taking the swing, getting the correct swing, and then you go up and swing.
And make sure I'm thinking low ton. I'm just thinking low ton, and I'm staying there.
Yeah, it's what I've learned is every shot just shoot with confidence. Even if it doesn't go right, I shot it with confidence. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I figured it was so weird. Last Sunday, I ran up and played in a tournament to make the All St. Louis team. I knew I wasn't going to win, and I was like, I can compete though. I can compete. First game, shot in practice, cool. Got that first game, first 3 times down, pushed on 10s.
Damn.
Yeah, and then lost it. Threw my bags. I went off to the corner. I didn't do it out in front of everybody. I went off to the corner and threw my bags. And then I just went to a practice board and started throwing, and I had it's like 45 minutes I was sitting there throwing, and then like the last 15, I was like, wait, what? And I threw one. It was like a perfect bag. I was like, what the wait? And what I figured out was like when I put it in my hand, that I need to hold the bag all the way down to where the pinky is, right? And then remember when I come back, that I want to keep the pinky on the bag, and when I'm coming through, that I want to release with it too. And so what that does is puts me out here where I was messing up before. I was always holding with these 2, and I'd let go too early or do some shit like that.
You're flattening out on the back end with the release of the pinky.
But this action right here, that action is the difference between throwing a flat bag and throwing off the board. Just that little right at the end. The follow through.
Nuance, a little bit of detail.
And then I started to, I always saw the pros doing it, and I just didn't make sense how they got there. I was always trying to do it. I was forcing it, but I was coming here. I wasn't here. You know, it was just that little bit from this angle to that angle. And it threw really well when we played last Monday at Cats. Going to go practice after this if it's not raining. And
I think we should get a couple of rounds in for
tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I've got another tryout for this All St. I made the All St. Louis team. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. That would be the biggest. Like it would basically be like when NC State beat Georgetown. That's what that would be.
Oh wow, not is it Valvano?
Yeah.
Wow, Wolfpack.
Well, you know that. So the reason why I say that is because in the second half, NC State didn't miss a shot.
Oh wow.
They didn't score that many points, but they didn't miss any shots. I don't know how many. They just played really good defense, and I think it was before the shot clock. Maybe not. But yeah, they didn't NC State, or was that Villanova? Shit, I could be wrong. What I'm referring to is the fact that in the second half, this team didn't miss a shot. Like,
right.
It's going to take me playing perfectly in order to do it, but.
Yeah, get some strokes in. Like, I ended up playing, went to off 55 down, Jay's bar down there.
Yeah.
Went to hang out. Cause like, hey, we open till midnight. I got a little time now. Like, now after podcast, that's the part I missed the most of 2020 was, one of the things, like being able to cast and have that energy and go out afterwards.
Yeah.
That's
that BDE.
Yeah, man. Let me get outside and shine. I'm on optimal levels, and nope, it's closed.
Right.
We're done here. Pack this on up.
Right.
So it was a guy throwing darts. So I'm sitting there at the bar like, I had a good night. Let me see what he going. And they all get up. So I throw. I'm like, let me get in this. I was like, oh shit, he was throwing pretty good. I'm watching him like, I can take him.
Was he using the house darts?
No, he had his own dart. That's why he had my attention. I said, oh, okay, I see.
You got your own darts, all right.
All right. I was saying, like, you get a little clusters. It's cool. I said, well, let me go and get in this game. Now, I'm in. We drank. We did with the whole bottle of them Ciroc last night. So I fuck it. I'm going to get out here. I know. I get there, like, I figured out my.
Where were you drinking Ciroc? You were drinking Ciroc here?
Ciroc, brandy, yeah. Me, Kaylee, and that's cognac. It's just not made in cognac, but it's the same shit.
Is that out of France too? Like,
yep.
Nice.
Yeah. So I got in. They was playing, I think 501. So I'm like, all right, well, once you bring out the case, you got to deliver. And I said, oh man, I'm a little saucy.
Right.
Start banging them motherfucking bullseyes. And I said, oh buddy.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know what strategy I was going for. I was hitting like, we playing 501. How y'all not going for bullseyes?
Well, you either go bullseyes or you go trip 20s. One of the two.
They was going like 19s. I was like,
probably because that's what they're. I mean, they don't know. They don't know better.
Right. And I was like, I feel like an asshole now because I came out here at the low time like, we not playing like this.
No. You gotta.
I kept going. It was like, oh, okay. Then everybody sort of rose to where I was at. It was like, oh, he about this shit. But yeah, I'm gonna keep busting this. Right. I'm good for at least one. I'm guaranteed one a round. Usually 2 every other round. So you better make it fast.
Right.
Bust that ass out. Let's go cricket. That didn't work out for me. He was like, oh, he bought me a shot. I said, oh, this is what it feels like up here. It's interesting. Let me pack my things up, stay humble.
Right.
Thank you for good competition.
Great game, man. You really shot well. And then you compliment them on their shots. Like, man, I got so lucky. Like, I don't know if that comes off as an asshole or not. Like, did I tell you about the airmail I hit the other day when I was in the regional tournament?
Mm-mm.
So I played up, right? I played in the intermediate or competitive. And my first game, I was up 13-11 on this dude. I was super relaxed because this dude was good. And I was like, okay. So every game, the reason why I did it was in my head, I was like, okay, if I go up and play with people that I know I don't have a chance of beating. I'm not supposed to win. If I win, it's a plus.
Look how good you look.
Right. That's great. In my gym clothes. I was like, we ain't gonna go live at 2 o'clock on a Friday. We're not gonna go live. I can just wear my gym clothes. But
you got that cross leg. You looking so debonair. Right. Like Andrew Schultz when he's on his show.
Exactly.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Give me air, man.
Yeah. So he had a round and he put up 8. I fucked up. I had a chance to push and I missed left and went off the back of the board. I was like, fuck. So he had 8 and he had that put him at 20. So it was 13-12. Put him at 20. We throw back down and the only option I have is airmail, like to keep the game going.
Yeah.
So I put my bag down. I was like, I'm going to go look at it. So I go and look at it, and the hole's open on the back. He's got a bag on the front. I'm like, all right. So I got to throw it slick just in case I hit his bag. I don't take it with me. And I'm just like thinking about the shot, and I'm walking back like, motherfucker, you cannot hit this airman. Like, in my head, I was like, but I'm like fighting myself. You got to shoot it. So this is the only option you got. And so I go to the guy, and I was like, hey, man. And I've been talking the whole time. Like, he was cool. He's from Columbia, Missouri, I think. And I was like, hey, man, I just want you to know, if I hit this fucking airmail, I'm going to, like, be super excited. I don't want you to think I'm trying to show you up or talk shit or anything like that. He's like, nah, man, you're cool. Like, he's like, I'd be fucking excited too if I hit it. So I just get up, just take my shot, man. In. I'm jumping him down. He's jumping him down. We're like some schoolgirls jumping around. Like,
Damn, that shit's dope. Let me give you some.
And in the next round, I had one easy shot to get 2, or easy shot for the hole to get 2. If I'm on the board, we push, and I left it short and I lost. It was straight though. It was straight. I just left it short. I short dicked it.
Oh, not the baby dick.
I baby dicked it.
Oh, baby dick. I had that same moment too. Last week, I think somehow ended up being 7-7. So we had played the last team game of 5-1 double out, and it was I went up. I ended up hitting I had to hit this for put my partner behind me in position to close out.
Right.
So I went up. I hit a hat trick. I hit a hat that hit 3 bullseyes. Bop, bop, bop. And then it got it like a 47 or something. And Patrick was behind me, and we closed it out because my hat trick. Yeah, because my hat trick froze them, I think, or it put us in a position where he had an out now because they was winning. And if I wouldn't have hit that 150, it wouldn't have been in a position to either had Jeff or Patrick close out.
You guys were down 150.
Yeah, no, we was down. Like, we was not winning that game. Like, me hitting that hat daddy put him in position to go out. And I don't know where it came from because that was last game of the night. It was 7-7. This is for 8-7 night. And I just put it up. I just bop. I said, all right, guys, I did my part. I just want to do my part. I just come here to do my part. That's it.
That's one of the things where the other team's like, what the fuck just happened?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, yeah. Like, even K-Ron was doing well. He was hitting some shit. He was hitting some bulls. I was like, okay, everybody do it. Everyone's doing their part.
Right.
Jeff was showing his ass. Patrick was like, I always see us as a team, like me and Patrick, like 2A and B. Like, Patrick's stats are way better than mine. I'm like, I get a little hurt. I'm like, I feel like we're both Scottie Pippen. I feel I'm more Jordan. But that's just me being me.
You're just like,
I'm like, yeah, I love your stats say. Right. I feel like I can get you, Patrick. I feel like I can get you in a duel. If I can get you.
It's funny, man. Like, when you get people that think they're better than you, when you clearly know that you're probably more skilled than they are. I mean, it's not like yesterday at the bar when I had 2 people that never worked in the bar industry telling me everything that I need to know about the bar industry.
Isn't that amazing?
I'm just sitting here like, I'm just smiling.
Yeah. Tell me more.
Cool.
Absolutely.
And I know them very well. They know me. But they're telling me everything I need to do. I'm just like, I'll tell you what, man. What I wanted to say was, like, I tell you what. You buy you a bar and you do everything you say. I'll buy my bar and do it my way. And then I'll buy your bar after you go out of business.
Thank you.
Basically, it boils down. Most guys' idealism for bars are, yeah, you just buy a bar and you just put some hot chicks behind the bar and you'll be fine.
I just get I saw my podcast on my phone. It'd be great. No.
Well, I mean, you can.
You can.
Start it for 6 months. Do it for 6 months, and then we'll find you.
Like, I'm gonna do a live. I'm going live, and that was a podcast. That's just you going live, and no one cares.
Right.
What's that? What is that? What does that mean? Like, I went live.
Whoa, you right there? A little tick.
Yeah, I
sound like a little gargle.
I had a moment.
Right.
I went live. I got numbers. Yeah. People like train wrecks, so that doesn't mean anything. Like, who are you talking to?
It's funny to me. It's funny to me when people just think that, like, they don't realize the work that's involved with anything you do. Anything you're doing, you just got to put some work in. Yeah. But they think they just, if you don't get success right away, like, you're done. It's like, you haven't even tried.
Right.
What have you tried to do?
Yeah.
Well, I've done, 3 podcasts.
About what?
Yeah, what is your...
Yeah.
We're 2 years into ours, and we still don't know where the fuck we're going with it,
Yeah, we just keep doing shit and find the right people say, I want to do it too.
Right, exactly.
You looking up to me? Like, have you not seen my show?
Right.
Like, have you not spent time with me?
I still haven't listened to a Kanye going. I just I think it'd be cringeworthy.
Don't do it. I did it, and I was like, wow, how do people deal with me? Like, how do I have friends? Because I be talking nuts to people.
Right.
I'm getting better, but I'm still talking nuts.
Right.
And I'm okay with that. Got us this far talking nuts.
Right. Right.
Somehow I still got friends. I'm talking nuts.
I just never want to turn into Larry King, throwing up R.I.P. I never want, like Larry King just throwing softball questions the whole time and not getting into depth with his interviews.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
You gotta get in depth. That's the thing about long form podcasts. The reason people listen is because they think they're part of the conversation.
Yeah.
And they get a chance to just hear some other people talk and see if their values or whatever, maybe a different value that they're not used to. Some people listen to. I think some people listen to podcasts to get mad about shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, it's just like, you know, I caught myself now, like when I review what I listen to, everything I listen to has to be something that where I'm going to learn something. I don't know this, and I like where the shift has came. You know, whether it's intentional, subconsciously intentional or not, it's just like something doesn't interest me, I'm not going to listen to it.
Yeah, I think the podcast,
except for trap music, I still listen to trap music. 41-year-old man who likes
we was doing so good till he just had to finish that off. Like, hey, I'm out here though. Trap music, bust that 21 Savage. Hey.
Yeah. Like, I'm just singing all this trap music, man, and people are just like looking at me like, "What the fuck?" Like when I was out in the cult and like they would play music and I'd be singing the words to it. They were like, "How do you know the words to the song?" I was like,
"How do you not know the words to the song?"
Right, but it's just like all these young cats are like, "What? You listen to that?" I was like, "Who doesn't?"
Isn't that interesting feeling that people like there's people of course on earth younger than us,
right?
But we forget that they're younger than us. I'm like, bitch, I'm not that. Like, bitch, what the fuck you?
Right.
Excuse me, sir. Hey, OG.
No. Whoa.
What?
Right.
I'm like, sir. What a part. I said, okay. I see. Okay. I guess. Okay. Sure thing. Let's go. We can play along. I'll play along.
Right.
Sure, OG. Damn, I had a thought and I lost it.
Because I said I like to listen to trap music.
Yeah.
It was talking about not putting work in, and then something I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, but I bought the same book twice.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought I lost it, and it was just taken out of my car. My Laws of Human Nature book from Robert Greene. So I bought a soft copy, and then the person that took my hard copy was like, I took your book on accident. I said, motherfucker. I was like, where's this book at? I know I don't always read the books I carry around, but
whoa,
I know.
Was that yawn?
No, that was a burp that didn't quite finish itself.
So there's a book I'm gonna buy it on Audible probably. Well, I might buy it in paperback too. But The War of Art.
War of Art.
It's basically like how to be an artist and deal with distractions.
Oh yeah.
How everything around you can be a distraction if you let it be a distraction.
Yeah, what you allow will continue.
Right. So basically, you know, if you sit down to do something, but let me just check my Facebook real quick, or let me just check my Instagram real quick, and distractions.
Yeah.
How to defeat distractions.
Yeah, that FOMO. What am I missing out on by not being over here seeing what's going on?
Right.
Yeah.
I need some more ice in my.
Would you like some ice?
I need some more ice in my cup. But yeah, it's. I think I find it interesting, and this is the guy that wrote the book is the same guy that wrote. That's. You thought you were doing something great.
I did. I was so proud. Let me be able to get the water out of his cup.
Just
woo! Here's your glass back, sir.
Thank you.
This is why I'm not working in the bar industry because I will fuck your drink up.
The guy that wrote that is the same guy that wrote Legend of Bagger Vance, and he wrote a few other awesome books, I guess. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, like, he was always a writer, but super not good at writing.
Yeah.
I mean, not good at writing, just never put out anything any good.
Yeah.
And then at like 41 or 42, he sat down and wrote Legend of Bagger Vance.
It hit. Yeah.
It hit. Yeah, but he didn't find success till he was like 41 or 42.
Yeah.
So and then a few other books, a few other awesome books, and then he wrote this War of Art.
Damn.
And then it's not that long of a book apparently. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds a dope ass book.
He talks about the muse. You know, when if you do something every day, you know, the muse will find you.
Yeah.
So basically, your inspiration or whatever will find you whenever. So like, you know, if you have writer's block or whatever.
Go live life. And
Well, no, it's saying like if you're a writer and you sit down to write, but then you whatever you're not writing, but you know you're waiting for the muse to find you. You go and sit in front of your computer. You stay at the same time so the muse knows where to find you.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I like that idea. You gotta be where you supposed to be so that blessing will find you, or inspiration to find you. Yeah, that's an interesting approach. I never heard that one. Like, you know, I've heard a form of that. Like, you know, I've heard writers say somebody wrote a book. I think it was, I don't know who it was, but like they set time for writing. They would just say, "Oh, how you keep getting these books done?" Because I schedule time. I said, I'm gonna go write between 10 and 4 every day, and that's my writing time. Right. And that's how I got this book done within whatever the time you got it done, because you schedule that time. Some people be writing books for 2-3 years because they haven't scheduled the time. They do it when they feel like it. No, you want to get this shit done and out, you have to schedule the time to get it done.
It's a discipline just like anything else.
Yeah,
going to the gym, doing that shit, like, and you know, being back at the gym, I'm just like,
me too.
Every workout, I'm just like, God damn it, I don't know why I ever stopped doing this.
Yeah. Well, but it didn't fit in that lifestyle. You was temporary living. It really, it would have been a lot of things. Like even like for me now, like I'm back in the swing of things. But I've also come to terms with how to simplify what I need nutritionally in my day. You know what I'm saying? Because I live a crazy life and moving and shaking. I can't cook, so how can I live a life and still get what I need, but also enjoy what I'm enjoying? Right. You know, so I've been having those the boathouse smoothie drinks, where it's like the fruit smoothies is in like a liter of a container. Sure. And it's just different, like, you know, nutritional fruits and veggies and shit. Like they had like one of like turmeric and carrot juice and ginger and it's cool. Like it could be that or it could be soda. You know what I'm saying? Like which decision you gonna pick? Something that potentially could help do something in your body you don't know about, or some shit you know is gonna fuck your shit up. Right. And that accumulates and adds on to other good habits and the good thoughts, you know, and cleaning.
Disciplines, man.
Right, I know my device is going to be this, that, and the other. These are going to happen. Yeah. So let me at least on this other side prepare myself to handle the bad things I'm putting in here, but putting good things
and
in.
Just know that if you do fall off, it's okay that you can get back to it.
Yeah, have a plan to return back to your best self.
Or
be consistent
more
with
involved, you know, whatever. It's building habits or disciplines to get stuff done, man. And it's crazy being back after what I've been through, and it's just like, man, I have so much time to get stuff done. Whereas used to sleep till 2, you know, like get up and, you know, watch some TV, play some video games, and go to work. Like now it's like get my shit done, whatever I wanted to get done for that day, and then it's like I'm waiting around for it. And it's like, fuck, let me go do this then, and then you know, it's no more like sprinting around, trying to race around to get ready for work. It's, you know,
it's a better ability to structure your day to get things accomplished. And being honest with you, you want to get, like today, I don't want to get this shit done today, so I'm not going to do it.
Right.
I'll get to it tomorrow.
Right.
And be okay with saying I'm okay with not getting shit done today.
But then the thing is, the difference is now that you get it done the next day.
Yeah, like, right. You hold yourself accountable for getting it done. I said I want to do it today, fuck, I'm going to get it done.
Yeah. It's little shit. And that's one thing I will say, when I was in the cult, they did create habits for them, you know, little shit, like when you go to the bathroom and you if you got some pee-pee on the seat, wipe it off, you know? When you wash your hands, you know, go wipe the sink off. Afterwards, you know, if you got water all over the place, just take your towel that you dried your hands with and just wipe off the sink. Little shit like that. That creates disciplines. If you see a piece of trash on the ground, pick it up. Like simple shit that I'd done already. Basically being in the cult and the stuff that they were showing them was like, well, shit, I do this. So it gave me like a validation that like
You live in the right way.
Yeah. All the other bullshit, I was like, But I had an exit interview. They called me. And they texted me. The guy texted me from his phone and was like, "Hey, so do you mind doing a exit interview?" I was like, "Fuck it, sure." And I had a good conversation with him. I was like, I'm not mad at anybody. I just, opportunity to go back to what I love doing, and I wanted to go out there and learn a couple things, and I learned them. And blah blah blah. I was like, it wasn't anything anybody did. I was like, I take that back. There was one thing that I was just like, what the fuck? Like there was so they had these two high school girls that just basically, so you'd write a letter on the invoice, like a personalized note to the person that you were sending the product to, right? And they had these two girls that would write notes. That's what they did. They come in and write for a few hours, whatever, just like a high school job. And they were talking and giggling, whatever, and but they were writing. I'm on the line, like stocking the box and everything to get them out, and I see them laughing over there, like, oh, they're having fun, whatever. You're like, no, it wasn't anything weird.
Okay.
I was just like, I looked over, I was like, oh, that's cool, whatever. They're having fun. They're high school chicks, and the group lead or whatever, they weren't even part of his thing, but he walks over to him and is like, hey, could you guys stop talking and just write? I'm just like, motherfucker, like, I was like, they're high school girls. They're going to laugh and giggle. They're still writing notes. Like, why are you, like, who the fuck cares if they're laughing and talking?
Yeah.
Like, they're still writing. You can see they're still writing. And I told the guy that during the exit interview, I was like, that one was like, what the fuck, man? Like, calm the fuck down. You're not the goddamn Gestapo. Like, we're not allowed to talk. Like, I was like, man, you cannot. Teachers can't make these students stop talking.
Right.
Like, and you think that just like they're not allowed to talk. Like, and he's like, well, do you? What was the person's name that did that? I was like, well, I'm not a snitch, but really, I just can't remember his name because I would tell you his name. And I was just like, he's like, well, what do you think is one of the biggest problems that you saw here? I was like, well, remember, I'm an idiot, so my opinion and my thoughts on things are dumb. But the thing I saw was, if one of these people that are working there make a mistake, you got 4 different people coming up and telling them about their mistake, kind of like Office Space and TPS reports. But then these people are so fucking devastated they made a mistake that they're distraught about it.
Yeah.
I say everybody makes mistakes. It wasn't fucking intentional. Like, the feeling that you're devastated by a mistake that you did not do intentionally gives me, like, it makes me hurt for that person. Like,
yeah,
you didn't mean to do it. You'll learn from it.
Yeah.
But don't be devastated by something you didn't do intentionally.
Don't punish me for my humanity.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, did you see that very often? I was like, yeah, every fucking person that was working there that was trying to move up in the carrot was being dangled in front of them. All you guys do is dangle a carrot in front of people. And all they're chasing this carrot, which is fine, man. That is just, I went through the same thing with a different company when I was that age. I get it. Dangle that carrot. They're going to chase some path. You're going to work them until they can't work anymore, until they get frustrated and quit. Got it. Understand the system. It's nothing new. You guys are just teaching it better.
Yeah.
But the fact that these people are so devastated by that, and I was like that at that age, if I were you guys and I was running that company, which I don't, and I'll never have a company as big as that, but if I'm running that company, I'm teaching them that it's okay to make a mistake because you're not doing it intentionally. It's just a mistake. Like, shit fucking happens. And he's like, wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's like, cool. And he's one of those guys that's like, when you say something, he'll like, oh, yeah, I understand what you're saying, man. Yeah, like that.
Give me a program response?
Yeah, fucking, the response that, the agreeable response, like everything, oh, I understand when they're trying to get something out of you or whatever.
Yeah, they go through a process.
Yeah.
The machine.
But on that one, that was actually, that one, because I can tell whenever I taught somebody, like somebody's a salesman or whatever, everybody gets that feeling. They're like, come on, be fucking, open up. And that was with my statement that I said to him with that, I felt like he opened up.
Yeah.
So, when we got to the end of it, he's like, hey, supervisor or something may call you, and could you tell them the same thing that you just told me? I was like, well, you recorded the fucking conversation.
Yeah, listen to it.
And he's like, actually, I didn't. I was like, oh, all right. Well, I mean, if he wants to, I was like, I don't know if I can put it as poetically as I just put it. But
that was a moment, sir.
right. That was called flow state.
Yeah.
He hadn't called. He may have called, and I just didn't pick it up. I don't know. I had a missed call, but I went to text it, and it was like, this number is not a working number or whatever.
It could have been a company line.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. If they, whatever.
Right, give us a closing thought. We can about
if you get a chance, if you make, let me restate that. I wanted to change it today, and I had it perfectly worked out in my head earlier while I was working out. The next time you get to make a decision, make sure it's the best decision possible.
I like that.
I've never done.
That's my camera right here, Stu. If the kingdom of God is in you, that everywhere you go, leave a little bit of heaven behind.
For those in the back.
If the kingdom of God is in you, that everywhere you go, leave a little bit of heaven behind. Also, as a bonus, trust is lost in buckets, but gained in drops. Love yourself. Love each other, and love is all we got.
Peace.